Have you ever wanted to indulge on a delicious sushi roll but didn't feel like traveling all the way to an expensive restaurant to do so? Sushi costs a lot of money, and as college students, we don't have the money to go out and splurge on these expensive sushi dinners. Rather than travel all the way to a luxurious restaurant, we can easily make these sushi dinners at home and on a budget, and it's super fun. I've been making sushi at home with my family since I was 10 years old, so I've learned all the tips and tricks you need to successfully prepare this dish on your own. Today I'm going to teach you how to gather the necessary ingredients for your sushi, how to assemble the sushi roll on the mat, and finally how to roll the sushi into a perfect sushi roll. The assembly process is very easy, and you have the flexibility of mixing and matching whatever vegetables or fish you want in order to make the meal specific to you and your family. The final cost is also considerably cheaper than going out to eat, so it's a win-win. Let's begin with assembling all the necessary materials and ingredients you will need to prepare your sushi dinner. First, you'll need cooked white sushi rice. Notice that I did not say jasmine rice because typical jasmine rice that a lot of people have at home isn't going to work because it's not the same consistency that sushi rice has. You're also going to need seaweed sheets, sliced avocados, sliced cucumbers, soy sauce, and your fish of choice. I like salmon, but it's up to you. And if you don't like fish, you can also make the roll with cream cheese and veggies instead, which is really, really good. You're also going to need the proper equipment, which includes plastic wrap and a bamboo mat. Now, if you don't own a bamboo mat, don't worry. A towel works just like a bamboo mat and allows you to wipe up your mess when you're done. It's also super flexible and allows you to kind of shape the rice effortlessly into like a nice perfect roll. I've never really used a bamboo mat. I've never had one, and a towel has worked out perfectly for me since the beginning of time. So after you finish assembling your ingredients, it's time to make your sushi. So to avoid the messy cleanup, wrap this towel in plastic wrap, and then lay the seaweed sheets on top of the plastic wrap. Then, using your hands, spread a sheet of the white sushi rice on top of the seaweed. The goal is to spread out the rice so that it's uniformly thin and so that it extends to the edges of the seaweed. And in order to avoid the white rice kind of sticking to your hands, it is kind of a weird consistency. It helps if you dip your hands into a vinegar and water mixture, and this kind of helps you spread the white rice easily without getting it all messy because it is a very, very, very sticky rice, and it's kind of hard to spread the rice onto the seaweed if the seaweed isn't coming off of your hands. So after you spread your sushi rice onto the seaweed, you're going to arrange your sliced veggies, your avocado, your cream cheese, and fish, if you like, in a line at the bottom 3/4 of the rice closest to you. You need to make sure that you have laid down everything and that all of your ingredients are touching together. There must be no space between your veggies and fish. So now it's time to roll your sushi. The first roll is going to bind your ingredients into the center. Again, the goal is kind of to roll the sushi as tightly and as evenly as possible. So if you need to go back and kind of re-roll and make it a little tighter, go for it. It definitely took me a couple tries to get it perfect. I definitely didn't succeed on the first try. So you're going to try to roll your sushi approximately 1/4 of an inch of the mat and gently squeeze so that the sushi roll kind of sticks together, and unfold the damp towel. So repeat this process until you have rolled the sheet of rice, the seaweed, the veggies, and the fish into a spiral. Give it one last squeeze to seal the deal. This is also optional, but mixing together mayo and sriracha in a small bowl is a great kind of spicy sauce, and you can kind of drizzle it on top of your sushi at the end. So lastly, you're going to slice up your sushi with a sharp knife and serve with soy sauce, ginger, or wasabi. Your sushi is ready to eat. To wrap things up, I explained to you about the materials and ingredients needed to make a basic sushi roll. I also expanded on how to prepare and assemble your sushi so that it is ready to eat. I hope that I've given you the skills you need and the confidence in order to make a delicious sushi roll at home without leaving the comfort of your own home.